So greetings from Pennsylvania once again. It's a nice Friday afternoon, August 25th, I believe it is. Wasn't really planning on making a video today. I was busy this morning doing some back to school shopping, buying some teachery stuff like markers and pens and stuff like that. Working on some other stuff. But it was supposed to be, weather-wise, it was supposed to be raining all morning and then thunderstorms this afternoon. But now there's really nothing weather-wise like that, so I thought I'd just go for a little random stroll today. Here at Swatara State Park, here in Lebanon County. You guys know I come here a lot, so I don't know. I don't really have much of a plan, but it's a nice afternoon for a walk. Of course, now that I'm out here, maybe the thunderstorms will show up. We'll see. So like I said, not really much of a plan, but I did park at the, the Trout Run trailhead. We might check on something down here. There's an old dump down the woods down here, a little ways down. And several years ago now, I made a video back in there. You all know how I feel about dolls and finding doll parts out in the woods. But there was a bunch of different doll parts that didn't belong to the same doll, and I kind of put them together. I called it Frankendoll. I'm kind of curious if Frankendoll is still laying back there in the woods. We might quick check up on that, since we're going to walk right past that area. We'll see. Alright, so I'm trying to remember where this dump was. I am seeing a bunch of metal and jars, glass jars there. That's someone. So I wonder if someone was back here trying to clean up a little, but I don't know. This is a good sign, though. As to where Frankendoll would be. Let's see. Okay, we are at the right spot. I'm seeing all kinds of trash down here. I mean, this is not a recent dump. This is back when this was still all private land. Yeah. I think we gotta go down here. I mean, if people have been down here, then probably Frankendoll is gone. You can see all the bottles and old tin cans. Where is Frankendoll? Alright, I don't see anything yet. So we're definitely at the right spot. Big old tea kettle up there. But I'm not seeing anything. Huh. Alright. Maybe she's over this way more. We'll see. It's a pretty decent sized area of trash. But anyway, because it was quite a few years ago, so she might have been dismembered again by someone else coming back here. Alright, I think I may have found what's left of Frankendoll. I see body parts there. I see a leg down there. That might be a head down in there, but let's see. Yeah, here's one leg. Oh yeah, that's right, because there was a shoe too. Yeah, this is where she was. There's a doll shoe. That's creepy. And then here's the torso. Part of it. Yeah, what's left of it. Check that out. Okay. Yeah. Let's go down here. Yeah, because remember there was a larger leg. Yeah, this is definitely what's left of Frankendoll. And is there a head? Yes, there's a head back here. Yes! There's Frankendoll. Or what's left of her. Pull her out here. Get a better look at her. So I'm sure I have a picture somewhere archived away in my some external hard drive where I show the complete, back when Frankendoll was still complete. I put her together. I was trying to find that and throw a picture of her, what she looked like back then. So more than likely someone was rooting through the bottles here and stuff and found her and dismembered her once again. Like I said, it's just a bunch of random different doll parts I had put together one time. I don't know why. I hate dolls, but it was kind of creepy, but kind of fun too. Anyway, let's get out of this stuff and hike on a little bit more. Well, at least we have some closure now. Frankendoll no longer can terrorize the world in her dismembered state. So, alright, I think we will go to the left, I think. I haven't been up this way for a while. Although I do see some darker clouds up there. Like I said, now that I'm out here, the thunderstorms will probably start showing up, but anyway. And I believe it was up this way too, where I saw beaver years ago. It was like in December. I don't know if that was like 2020 or something like that. I wasn't planning on seeing one. I didn't know there were beavers here in Swatara State Park, but it was just swimming in the creek there. I saw a little bit of beaver activity. You know, we're just chewing on some trees and stuff, so might want to think about checking into that again, just seeing if there's anything going on there. They're trying to maybe establish any kind of colony or something like that there. And of course, if you're familiar with Swatara State Park, you know, yes, this is an old road through here. It's called Moonshine Trail because it used to be Moonshine Road. I mean, part of Moonshine Road still exists, it's drivable, but you know, these state park lands were acquired by eminent domain back in the 70s, I believe it was. So this used to be a public road. You can still see the double yellow line there a little bit, but now it's just a trail through the park. And these old abandoned roads in the park do give off that, you know, apocalyptic feel in some ways. Abandonment might, you know, make for a nice horror movie. Have Frankendoll just come rushing out of the woods here. They need to make a movie, Frankendoll. Who knows? Maybe it sounds like a movie maybe they've already made, like back in the 60s or something like that. I should probably Google that to see if there is something like that. Of course, if there is a movie called Frankendoll, do I watch it? I probably would at least check it out, see what it was like. May not sleep that night, but anyway. Alright, so now we're making our way down to the creek, or trout run. This is Route 443 over here. Actually, the Appalachian Trail is right down there too. This is where the trail goes under the highway. Let's see if there's any beaver activity down here. Yeah, so right here actually is the Appalachian Trail. And it continues obviously on that way. Might take a peek up there, but here's where it goes. Oh, check out all the moths down there, or the butterflies. Those are the cabbage butterflies. We talked about them earlier. Or are these the sulfurs? They don't look very yellow though. That's cool to see them all there. Let's go underneath, because here's the white blazes for the AT. Yeah, it was, I think it was December of 2020, or 21, but I came up through here and I saw a beaver right up through here. I was kind of surprised. But I'm not sure. Nothing looks, doesn't look like they're making a dam of any sort here. Although it does look a bit deep. Anyway. Yeah, I did some exploring up through there, saw some stuff that had been chewed on, but I think we're gonna go back this way a little bit. There our butterflies are again. Let's go down here just a little bit. Yeah, I think around the bend here is where you have to cross the creek. Oh, they have an actual bridge here now. It used to be just like a fallen log here that you go across. Yeah, no beaver dam here. I'm not sure why they don't put a more substantial bridge here, considering that it is a state park too. I don't know. Anyway, not that really matters. Yeah, not really seeing any beaver activity, so. Alright, so there is another crossing up here. Yeah, here's the old tree that's down that crosses the larger part of the creek. Oh look, there's some mushrooms right there. Yeah, so this has improved slightly over the years, but it's still pretty rugged for a bridge. Like I said, especially since we're in a state park, you think they'd put something a little bit more nicer for folks hiking the trail. Just some thoughts. Yeah, check out those bright orange mushrooms. And the trail goes on. So we just came across there. Looks like they have what's their path around all this? The AT, the dry route. So I guess you could go this way and avoid these little bridges, especially during high water. So there's that, I guess. Maybe we'll continue on just a bit here. This is definitely Frankendoll territory. Oh, there's a campsite, although I don't think you're actually allowed to camp here in the park. But they've, anyway. It's definitely getting darker too. So I think those thunderstorms are starting to pop up. We'll go here just a little ways. The Frankendoll forest. If you take away the traffic noise, this place would be a lot creepier looking or feeling. And I think up here is like a boardwalk through a wet area. Yep, it's still here. Kind of a cool spot. Although it's shorter than what I remember. I think we'll just go across here yet. Oh, got some hickories, hickory nuts. Yeah, there's some darker clouds popping up now. That's what it looked like when I first came here. Blue sky. That's what's coming our way. Alright, probably a good spot to turn around. Could take a different trail back, I think. I think there's one that goes differently, if I remember correctly. We'll walk past that campsite again. I know I keep talking about Frankendoll, but I got this idea of a movie in my head. That campsite would be the perfect spot for it to start. But you know how your typical horror movie starts with the teens or whoever it is, you know, out camping in the woods, probably drinking and partying and stuff. And then all of a sudden, or usually someone's telling some kind of a story and everybody's like, oh, that's not true, that's not true. But then the movie takes that horrible twist and it ends up being true. And right here's where that movie would start. Everybody around the campfire. And guess who shows up? Frankendoll. Alright, there's a sign up here. What does this say? I feel like it's facing the wrong direction. It says anything at all. Hunting, shooting, okay, just... I was just saying that in this area over here it's prohibited. Probably because of the Appalachian Trail. But you'd have to be coming through that brush in order to see the sign, so I'm not sure how useful that is. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. Yep, alright. Great place to start that movie. It could be titled Frankendoll, She Lives. It'd be a box office hit, I'm telling you. Or flop, but... Oh, whoops. Didn't take that down too easily. Yeah, just a lot of highway traffic here. Alright, so that's the way we came. That's Moonshine Trail. And we went back that way along the road down to the AT. But we're going to take this Trout Run Trail back to the parking lot. But if you think I should go back and reassemble Frankendoll, I think all the parts are there. Go ahead and let me know in the comments if I should come back and put her back together again. Maybe place her somewhere else for people to find. If you want to do that, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll come on a day that's a little not so buggy and muggy and stormy. But anyway, we'll see. If I get enough people saying I will, then maybe we will. Anyway, I think that'll be it, folks. I know a little bit of a different video. A little different vibe to it, but kind of fun to do something like this once in a while too. But that'll be it, folks. I'm gonna head back home. Like I said, it's just looking a lot more stormy, and it is what it is. All right, thanks for coming along, folks, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one, as long as Frankendoll doesn't get us.